I want to talk a little about what classifications there are of matter. Now remember, matter has mass, and matter makes up just about everything in the universe except for energy like light or heat. But matter can be divided into different categories as well. So I've got an assignment that goes along with this video. It's a classification of matter video, and the key that you need to take away here is that there are atoms, particles, and molecules. And those are the three classifications that I'm focusing on for this video. Okay. Now, once you understand what these three things mean, then it's really going to help you in your future in chemistry. And the purpose of this worksheet is using a little symbolic activity to help you discover the difference between those different types of matter. So in this worksheet, let's take a look here. We've got 9 different drawings, and we've got some little notes in here that it's very important that we pay attention to. So again, I'm just going to write down atoms, particles, molecules. And I'm going to kind of front load this worksheet. I'm going to give you the definitions up front, and then as you go through the worksheet, I hope that all of that will make very much sense for you. So definition. An atom is the smallest particle of any element. In fact, I'm going to use the word piece instead of particle. Well, what's an element? Well, an element is anything on the periodic table of elements. So, for example, one of the elements on there is carbon, letter C. It's element number 6. And the smallest piece of carbon that you can make, that would be called 1 atom of carbon. Okay. We've also got the word particle. Particle is more about, it's more of a general term. It's more of an English, broad English word instead of a chemistry word. It just means a small piece of something. So a particle is any small piece of matter. And finally, in molecules, you're talking about like a clump of atoms. Okay, several atoms are bonded together and they move around as one particle. Are atoms particles? Yes, atoms are particles because it's a small piece of an element, and that's a small piece of matter. Is a molecule a particle? Yes. Molecules are little pieces of matter made of more than one atom. So a molecule, I'm going to say, is multiple atoms bonded together in a particle. And hopefully you can see pretty quickly what we're getting at with this worksheet here. So each little shape in the picture is an atom, as shown in this arrow right here. And on the bottom we have another label showing that there are 8 particles in this picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 particles. And really each one of those particles is an atom. So 8 atoms of R. In the next picture we've got some T, we've got some RSQ, and some R. Remember from the last picture, R was just a circle. I'm guessing that RSQ, that's probably one of these right here because it's got an R bonded to something else. Okay, so, and then that must make this T. And I'm kind of giving away a lot of clues here, but that's okay. The first question in the worksheet asks you to find the molecule of RSQ that's circled. That's right here So that ought to get you started. Just pay attention to all the labels, use the definitions that I have here, and you should be just fine.